monster. You are a Chinese, Japanese tour.
Inoue follow.
Inoue, you are a monster. Motherfucker. No, you are no.
They thought they would wipe him out. They thought the hype was inflated, that the aura was exaggerated, that the so-called monster was nothing more than a carefully protected star fighting in friendly territory. They mocked the nickname. They questioned the resume. They convinced themselves that the roar of Japanese crowds had somehow created an illusion. But what they failed to understand was that the name was never marketing. It was a warning. In the entire modern boxing world, only one fighter carries that title without debate. 31 professional fights, 31 wins, 0 defeats. At an age when many fighters are still discovering their ceiling, he had already conquered 5 weight divisions and collected world titles across them. But the most terrifying part was never the statistics, it was the silence. He does not shout across tables. He does not posture at press conferences. He does not build narratives with insults. He stands still. He watches, and when the bell rings, he dismantles. Stephen Fulton walked into Ariake Arena in Tokyo believing the hype belonged to him. Undefeated, unified, confident to the point of arrogance. He dismissed the Japanese champion as a product of marketing and nationality. He told the world the praise existed because of geography, because he was from Japan, because he fought opponents who stood in front of him. He predicted a clean wipeout. He spoke as if the outcome were already signed and sealed. But words do not win rounds. From the opening seconds, there was something different in the air. Fulton tried to establish range, to assert his natural size advantage, but Inoue did not rush. He studied. He slid just out of reach. He tapped the body early, establishing territory. The jab snapped. Calm, efficient, clinical. Fulton's wide stance, designed to create space, became a liability. Every step in and out was read like a book. By the end of the first round, Fulton had thrown punches that seemed to land on air. Inoue was already timing him, already measuring the rhythm. When Fulton tried to assert pressure, he was met with counters that arrived before he could reset. The calm expression on Inoue's face told the real story. He had seen this before. Another confident challenger, another man convinced he would be different. Then the tempo shifted. The monster did not roar, he simply accelerated. The right hand began to find its home. Combinations wrapped around the guard. Fulton's output dropped. 11 punches in a round. 11. The unified champion was no longer dictating anything. He was reacting. He was surviving. A sharp jab split Fulton's nose. Blood appeared. The crowd sensed the change. Inoue mocked his attempts, slipping punches with inches to spare, returning fire instantly. Every exchange widened the gap between belief and reality. Fulton's confidence drained in real time. He needed adjustments. He needed answers. What he received instead was escalation. A thunderous right hand detonated on his chin. Fulton's legs betrayed him. He hit the canvas for the first time in his career. Somehow he beat the count, but the eyes were different now. The predator had seen weakness. Inoue did not hesitate. He chased him into the corner and unleashed a ruthless barrage. Hooks, uppercuts, straight rights, all delivered with surgical precision. Fulton grabbed the ropes. He tried to clinch. It did not matter. The assault did not stop until the referee had no choice. The belts changed hands. The division changed hands. The narrative changed hands. Years earlier, Emmanuel Rodriguez learned a similar lesson. Before their unification bout, Rodriguez's camp crossed a line, aggressively shoving Inoue's father and coach. For most fighters, disrespect might fuel anger. For Inoue, it sharpened purpose. The fight that followed was not competitive. It was execution. The first left-right combination shut Rodriguez's system down. He collapsed. He rose again, brave but unsteady. That bravery was punished.
Another brutal shot, another collapse. The referee intervened before permanent damage could be written into history. Inoue walked away without celebration. The message had already been delivered. Antonio Neves believed the pressure would crush Inoue. He claimed the hype existed because everything favored the Japanese star. Home soil, lower weight classes, crowd advantage. He entered with a respectable record and a grinder's reputation. Analysts framed it as a genuine test, but Inoue had studied him. The early rounds were educational. The jab established control. The foot positioning was perfect, always balanced, always ready to punch. Neves attempted counters. He tried to disrupt timing. It worked for seconds at a time. Then came the shift. A vicious left hook to the body folded Neves. He dropped to one knee, air leaving his lungs in a rush. He rose, but the monster had identified the target. Over and over, the left hook returned. The most effective punch in boxing, delivered with malicious consistency. Neves's guard dropped lower and lower, glued to his side, trying to protect organs that were being dismantled. His nose bled. His face tightened in pain. The referee watched closely. The corner watched closer. Finally, the towel flew, not because Neves lacked heart, but because survival had become suffering. Jason Maloney told himself he would be different. He believed he could outthink the monster. In the opening seconds, he even found moments of success. Clean shots landed. For a brief window, it looked competitive. Then Inoue adjusted. The rhythm changed. The counters sharpened. Every time Maloney overextended, a right hand met him halfway. The body shots accumulated. The uppercuts began threading through the guard. Maloney's legs wobbled. He clinched desperately, holding on as though the ropes might save him. Inoue's eyes never changed. No anger, no celebration, just calculation. By round 7, the inevitability was suffocating. A massive right hand exploded on Maloney's eye. His nervous system short-circuited. He crumbled. The referee counted, but the arena already understood. You do not rise from punches like that unchanged. KO. Afterward came Paul Butler, a seasoned champion with an impressive record. The outcome was the same. The power came through. The resistance faded. Another belt, another statement. And still they ask who can beat him. 32 wins now, 0 losses, 5 divisions conquered, titles unified, critics silenced not by interviews, but by impact. The monster does not hunt recklessly. He stalks, he studies, and when the moment is right, he ends it. The lesson repeats across continents. Arrogance evaporates under precision. Confidence collapses under timing. Size advantages disappear when balance and speed intersect with power. The nickname remains, not because it was branded, not because it was marketed, but because every challenger who doubted it eventually felt it. If you've just witnessed the destruction, if you've seen how belief meets reality inside those ropes, then tell us what you think. Who stands a chance against the monster? Is there anyone in this era who can survive 12 rounds, let alone win? Drop your prediction in the comments below. Make sure you like this video if you respect pure, silent dominance, and subscribe for the next chapter in the rise of boxing's most ruthless force.